Coming to you live. Actually, I should bring my microphone closer. It's the on the road setup. Coming to you live from more or less the halfway point across the continent. Hello, everybody, and happy Friday. I'm riding in my RV, wherever I want to be. Cause I'm free in my RV, yeah. And we are live. Check, 1, 2. I can't really hear it. I hope it sounds good. But yeah, it's the first live from the road using this setup. I didn't bring the big the big boom microphone. The microphone stand. I got my little one here that is like a tabletop stand, and young Dave, halfway point already. Yeah, we're kind of where the Great Plains meet the West. We're like right there, near the gateway to the West. What can I say? Darlene Barcelo, hello. Robert and Lillian, happy Friday. Thank you. Happy Friday to you. And hello from the Bayou Land in Louisiana, which we passed just north of it in Arkansas yesterday. And Remy is here. Cindy is sounding good. Okay, if I sound good. The sticker map is in place. Yeah, we have a sticker map. Actually, I should add to that map Alabama, Arkansas, and perhaps even Oklahoma. Okay. Thank you, Sandra Winters. I'm glad you can hear me. And before we continue, I got something in the PO box Monday, right before we left for this trip, and it is from Carson City, Nevada. Who is it from? Oh, what do you know? From Jeffrey, Reese, and Sandra Winners. So we got I wonder, this thing is, oh yeah, it is updated, and it is nothing but a survival guide to US 50, the loneliest road in America. And as you probably know, we were gonna do this road on the way back from Lewis and Clark, and I've done a small section of this road in Nevada, but the idea is to do the whole thing from Sacramento, California to Ocean City, Maryland, I believe. So thank you, Sandra and Jeffrey. It's very, very thoughtful of you. Thank you so much. And Dusty Haskins, hi Robert, how is everybody doing on this beautiful Friday? Beautiful Friday. Let me show you the view outside. This is where we are. It's a brand new RV park. Jim in DC, happy Friday. Working on my trailer while listening. Hey, are you planning any trips soon? Nick H, what state are you in? We are in the great state of Oklahoma at the moment. Yeah, we hightailed it to here, even though yesterday we actually spent a few hours in Hot Springs, Arkansas, which is a nice town. At least that the downtown area that is a national park. We really enjoyed it a lot. Golden Anniversary Adventure, hello Robert and all you Pelican heads out there. I have to watch some of your videos, but as I was saying in the chat earlier, we're totally out of IPAs. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna open some Spanish Cava because that's what we have, and it's too early for bourbon. So and we're celebrating, kind of, that we have reached. Well, I mean, we are very close to the halfway point across the continent, which is, I mean, the center of the lower 48 is left. But we're kind of the same distance from like the East Coast to the West Coast. And we did that in what, 4 days? Thank you, Robert, for using. Okay, they just sent me a text from the RV park. So here we go, celebration time. Oh, hold on. Oh, this one is. Did it freeze? Perhaps. You have to be careful because with all the bumps on the road, these things sometimes tend to have a. So cheers, everybody. And we still have some to-go cups from Margaritaville, so that's what we're serving them on. Really? And we'll keep it chilled here in the fridge right next to me. One of my favorite features of Minitini 4 here. Let me take off my glasses because to see up close, I don't really need them anymore. And Sandra Winners, what's oh, there you go. Well, did you stop at the Superior Bathhouse in Hot Springs? Well, what do you know? We did. Yes, they have a pretty decent West Coast IPA. Hubson Games. Hi, Robert. Have a nice weekend. All the best to you. Thank you. Thank you so much. And here's Remy in Pasión. Remy, are you okay? I heard there's a typhoon going your way. I hope it's not going anywhere near you. I know the Philippines are a large island chain, so yeah. But Darlene Barcelo, Oklahoma, where the wind goes sweeping down the plain, and believe it or not, it's a dead calm day today here. Jim in DC, we're heading to the U Camp Rally in Ohio, second week in June, right around the corner. Yeah, right around. This year is going by like this. We're like, well, hopefully we'll be in Fairbanks, Alaska by the halfway point in the year. Hey, William Brody, and Casita RV Live. That stuff is great. Traveling Roberts, thanks for sharing. I'm glad you liked it. Yes, you probably don't know, but Casita RV Live and and his wife and Ili and I, we hung out a couple of days ago. We were playing card games, and he cooked a wonderful meal for us, and then we had some of that Spanish cava, and yeah, we still have a few bottles left. And the Spears, hi Robert, will you shout out and say hello to my husband Bradley, please? Hello, Bradley. Oh, Red Jaguar. Let me see what else is it. Tiny bubbles in the wine. Tiny bubbles in the wine. There's a song there somewhere. I have a volcano effect. I always like how you seatbelt your coffee machine, and actually that's the Berkey water filter, and we're not doing that anymore. You haven't seen the latest videos, but we found the spot inside Minitini 4. Minitini 4, for all its tininess, is that even a word? Tininess, small trailer. We have more counter space than we did in any of the other trailers, so we found a place to keep Mr. Berkey permanently. Cheers, Robert and Ili. Congratulations on your Minitini 4. Thank you, Remy Pasión. Remy Pasión, yes, there is a big coming. Hope that it won't decide to landfall. I hope so too, because typhoons like hurricanes are no fun. Ask Remy says, Trevor and Robert, add some songs to the YouTube free music for shorts, please. Let me see what I can do about that. On the road I don't have my keyboard with me, so I'm not gonna be able to write any new music until we get back. Oh man, this air conditioner is really cooling down today. Yeah, no. El Fuego. I'm laid up in the hospital and discovered traveling Robert. I watched hours of past shows. Hey, hoping for a speedy recovery, whatever you're doing there. And thank you for watching. Um, Earl Wilson, hello from breezy Antelope Canyon, California. Thank you to all the all the military that gave it all so we can live free. Absolutely, yes. And this is that weekend, and that's why tomorrow. Well, I found something for tomorrow, but I have a feeling Saturday and Sunday we're gonna be boondocking. Lee Bywater, evening everyone. Happy travels. Happy Friday. Safe and exciting travels for Robert and Lee. Thank you so much. Tiny Tim, Tiny Bubbles from Van Cheryl Girl, and from Janie Apodaca. Robert, could you please tell us your birthday so we can fill your mailbox? It's in July. It's coming up, and please, by the way, I just remembered, if you're gonna send me something, you better hold off until like September, because we're not gonna be checking the PO box. Yeah, it's the mail is on hold for the time being. Are the wildfires going to affect your travel plans? Maybe not. One of my tabs here on my no, this is not it. I have a link to a Canadian website here that has, but right now, and I'm not really gonna look for it now because I'm not gonna find it. And yeah, but I'm monitoring the smoke map. Yeah, it's for some reason my internet here, even though we're doing Starlink, the latency feels no, that's Harvest Hosts. I know I have a tab with that open. I just don't know which one it is. Here, yeah, I have like 10 tabs open on this machine. Now, if I open this up, I don't know which window is going to open up. So let's see. No, that's not on the right window. I'll show you later. But actually I could bring it down. Hold on, where's, it's one of those things. Let me show you what I'm doing here. I'm trying to multitask here. Yeah, that's it. That's the smoke map. So we'll see. I mean, we're still about 2 weeks away from hitting all that smoke. And it looks like it's getting better, so I don't know. We'll monitor it. We'll be monitoring it. So yep. Oh, by the way, thank you, Van Girl Cheryl, for that super chat. Thank you so much. And Gibson, he might not be able to get back. Why? What happened? Is the border closed? I'm trying to. Are you coming through Colorado on this trip from Mary Kaminsky? Yes, we are. We have plans to visit Great Sand Dunes, Valley of the Garden of the Gods, a couple of places in Colorado. Since you know Colorado, you would think that I would have visited more places there, but I haven't. So Random Stuff 915, thank you for that super chat. On this day in 2006, Texas went to 80 miles per hour. Hey, I know. I've been pushing 70. These tires, I believe, are rated for 75. At least the ones in Minitini 2 and 3 were. So I've been pushing 70 sometimes. I try not to. Stephen Loy, hello there. Hi, Robin and Lily. I wish you safe and wonderful Alaska trip. I hope to meet you and hear all about it. We'll meet on the way back for sure. At least we'll try. And from Valerie Corigliano, I'm a fairly new viewer, but love your videos. Safe travels this summer, and thanks for sharing this beautiful country and cities, all sizes, with us. No, you're welcome. Thank you so much for being here. And let me put my smoke map up here where it belongs, so I can see the actual chat. The traveling man, thank you for that super chat. Greetings, Robert. I left the little bell in Miami. Sorry about that. Greetings, Robert, to all the Pelican Heads from St. Albans, Queens, New York. Please say hello to my wife, Valerie. Please, safe travels. Hi, Valerie. And Michael Bird, thank you for that super chat. Have a blast up north. Thank you, Will. I'm sure we will. This is one of those trips that we've been looking forward to for so long. Christopher Olson celebrating 29 months as a chief Pelican Head. Hello from Sweden. Hello, Christopher. And okay. A golden anniversary adventure will all keep positive vibes that the Canada fire situation will be resolved by the time you hit Dawson Creek. I really hope so. Yeah, I mean, otherwise it wouldn't be the first time that we pivot and change plans. We could always do the Cassiar instead of the Alcan, going up. So it's a little farther west. It might be better. Yvette and Jose Caraballo, hello there. Greetings from one of our favorite camping spots on Lake Somerville, celebrating our daughter Erica's birthday. Out here tomorrow, just got here. So where are you? Well, we are in Oklahoma, right smack, well, kind of towards the south, but we're kind of halfway between the East Coast and the West Coast. So if you draw a line from like LA to Myrtle Beach, we're kind of halfway there. Hey, what's the web address for the smoke map? You had it up so fast, then took it down. Also, what's for supper? Well, supper, believe it or not, actually the smoke map, I'll just, it's a Canadian website actually. That's the one we've been using. And it is firesmoke.ca. Firesmoke.ca. No, my. And for supper we had McDonald's. Yeah, I know. Don't judge me, but sometimes a double quarter pounder with cheese and fries is all you really need, and it was walking distance, and I didn't feel like cooking. Sandra Winners, thank you for that super chat. Thank you, Traveling Robert. Are you coming? Are you going to be coming to Carson City, Nevada this trip? Take this for gas money and have an amazing Friday. Sandra, probably not. It's not. It's really not in the plans for this trip, because I want to get back to the east. If all goes well, I want to take the Trans Canada Highway. So I'm going north. We're gonna kind of now hug the Rockies. Try to get to higher elevation, so we don't have to. We can just run the AC and whatnot. And thank you, Marianne Cobb, for that super chat. Thank you so much. Oklahoma, you are not worried about tornadoes? I'm learning it is always tornado season near Texas. Well, you have to monitor the weather. It doesn't look like there's anything bad happening right now or coming this way. If not, I'm sure we have. We probably, if we see bad weather coming, we'll hightail it for somewhere where there's no bad weather. And yeah, we'll figure it out. Where's Illy's birthday? When's Illy's birthday? Well, we're gonna celebrate it in Fairbanks. That's all I'm gonna say about it. And same place where we celebrated 13 years ago. I mean, assuming that place is still open, which it probably is. I would rather have a couple of Cliff Bars than McD's. Well, Cliff Bars maybe. I don't know. Sometimes you have to. Sometimes you just gotta have it right. Big Mac is always on the menu. Yeah, actually I prefer Burger King, to be honest about it, or even Wendy's. But McDonald's is what they had here, so that's what I'm eating. Ginny, if you can, should you drive through the Colorado National Monument in Grandin Junction? We're not gonna make it as far west as Grand Junction. The idea is basically we're just gonna. I want to do Great Sand Dunes, do Garden of the Gods, a couple of those things there just by Colorado Springs, and then we're gonna hightail it to Yellowstone, which is another place where I want to spend a couple of days. And then prepare for the border crossing. Eat as much of fresh meat and vegetables we have here, so we don't have any problems crossing the border. Thank you, Tony Garrett, for that super sticker, and it's what critical hit. Thank you, appreciate it. Stephen Clark, new song should be Headed to the North. Yeah, I'm thinking of writing a new song as soon as I get back. Oh man, this is good stuff. Traveling Robert, Blackstone Burgers beats McD's. Where's Blackstone Burgers? I don't know. Actually, I discovered this place in Ocala, and they're a chain too. They just don't have as many. It's called Freddy's Steak Burgers. I really like them. William E. Muner, thank you for that super chat. Thank you so much. I don't know why I'm losing my voice today. It must be we're getting closer to that dry desert air west of us. Oh man, this chat is going too fast for me. Yay, from Northport, Florida. Hello, I've been there. I've been to Northport. LAB, my family is from Oklahoma. 90-year-old Aunt Tommy still there. Oklahoma is a cool state, and today we came from the southeast, and I didn't realize how mountainous it really is. It's still kind of part of the Ozarks, right? So today we took all the back roads. What is the beverage tonight? Actually, we are out of IPAs, so we're having some Spanish cava. I got this in Miami before we left. And I was gonna cook some picadillo today, but then we saw McDonald's and I didn't feel like cooking, so we're gonna do the picadillo tomorrow. Jim in DC, how is your sink mud working? We've got a flip down sink as well. It seems to drain okay as long as I'm level. It's working fine. It's still uncomfortable because it is kind of in the middle of the shower, so it's not comfortable to where you're standing. It's a little far away from you, but it works. I'm sure there will be a version 2.0 or 3.0 where they will improve it. So from Polo Dream MZ 2000, when are you going back to Utah Zion National Park? It's amazing. Going to bring my lids out there this summer. I don't know yet, but I'm hoping next year. Next year I want to do all of the do as much in the western United States as possible in the mostly in the winter time. But I don't know. Right now I'm thinking Alaska, and we'll figure it out. But we're not going back this year, that's for sure. Sandra Winners, you go to ski in Colorado because there's a lot of snow up there, traveling Robert. I've never skied. I'm from a tropical island, so that never kind of came up as I was young, and I still have hope that one day I might learn how to do it. Alma Morales, hey, everybody say hello to my mom in the chat. Hello, everybody, everyone. I hope you have a wonderful long weekend. Safe travel. Love, Mom. Thank you, Mom. And Mark Zihama, thank you for that super chat. Thanks for taking us along with you to Alaska. And I hope you enjoy this trip as much as I hope I'm going to. Right now we're at the beginning. It feels like we've been on the road for a long time, but it's been 4 days. But it's been 4 days. Go, 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 go. I mean, there have been two highlights: our dinner with Greg and Angela, and hot springs. And that's pretty much it. Rick Jays, thank you for the super chat. Thank you. Are you going to swim in the Arctic Ocean when you get there? Well, the last time I was there, I just put went up to my ankles. But this time around, I might have to have a drink of vodka or something before it. But I'm gonna see if I can, do the polar bear dunk into the ocean. Kim Goodall, thank you for that super chat. Thank you so much, and thank you for sharing all your travels. We look forward to watching. No, thank you, thanks to you. And Faith Fuller, the farthest I'm going to travel next month is my camper van is from Zephyr Hills, Florida to Syracuse, New York. That's a pretty long haul. I mean, not compared to what I'm doing right now, but yeah, it's and Paracord 101 celebrating 19 months as a chief Pelican Head. Thank you. I think your travel trailer should be named Minitini D and not 4, since it is pulled by Starship. Ooh, Minitini D. I get it. If it was a 1706 FB like the first one, or 1708, wouldn't it be cool to change that to 1701? Everybody. I thought about calling it the shuttlecraft, but or like name it after one of the shuttlecraft, or like Runabout, or the Rio Grande, or something like that. But now, Minitini for it is. I can't really go move away from Minitini, right? Are you still planning to RV through Europe this winter, Aaron Romano? Not this winter. I'm thinking spring, early spring. Hey, domo arigato, Mr. Roboto. How many days until you start forgetting what day of the week it is? Happens to me about 2 weeks into the trip. Well, every Friday I'm reminded, because I do these live streams, which, by the way, some of them might not happen when we are like up there in the final frontier. Ginny, how's your leg? My leg is good. Still hurts sometimes here and there, but it's much better. You should ditch the win in Denver and take Amtrak road trip to Grand Junction. It's spectacular. No, I'm not gonna do that. I've done I-70 and it's spectacular too. And one day I might do it, but not this time around. This time we're actually kind of circumventing Denver and going north. Young Dave, how many hard drives, terabytes worth of storage are you taking on this trip for video content? Well, right here, you're looking at hard drive number 24. That's the one that I'm using right now to store whatever I'm recording. This is a 5 terabyte drive. Well, there's a 25 and a 26 in my bag there, waiting to be used. I think 15 terabytes should be enough for Alaska. But we'll see. Vagando everywhere por todos lados, already heading to Alaska. Maybe you'll run into Furgo in Ruta. Hopefully they're not broken down. Hopefully not. I think also Totalmente Perdidos are on their way to Alaska, so we'll see if we. And there's, I'm sure, many others. So hopefully I'll run into fellow travelers along the way. Will you do any fishing while in Alaska? It's not in the plans, like in the written plans, but I might take one of those fishing tours, and maybe I'll learn how to fish for halibut. Skipping around, sorry I'm late. Where are you today? We're in the great state of Oklahoma. Yvette and Jose Caraballo. Robert, we've been watching some of your older videos from Road Nomad. So informative as always. Thank you for taking us places we probably never go to. Looking forward to the Alaska videos. Thank you so much. And yeah, sometimes I cringe at the production value of some of those older videos. Sometimes I didn't pay enough attention to certain things, but hey, they're there, and the content is there, right? They may not be as technically as good as the newer ones, but Yoli Moore 1513, thank you for that super chat. Hi Robert, we're heading to Carolina Pines in Conway, South Carolina for a holiday week. Hope everyone has a great holiday. Same to you, same to you. Ivan K, a shot or two of Fireball will warm you up to that plunge in the Atlantic. Hey, I'm gonna need all the help I can get, right? Donna P, hey everyone, hi Donna. Have you been to Land Run Monument in Oklahoma City? It's a 45 bronze sculptures depicting the land rush as pioneers raced to claim their homestead land. Is amazing, like a moment frozen in time. Yes, I have. Look up my Oklahoma City video from winter 2019. That's the one where my sewer hose froze. It's a fun video. William Brody. Thank you for that super chat. Reindeer in Alaska. Yes. I'm gonna eat reindeer, elk, muskoxen, whatever, and salmon, of course. It looks like your new wall map is missing some stickers. Well, the thing is, I'm starting a new map with each rig, so, and I still have to add Alabama. I mean, I kind of crossed through Mississippi, but I didn't do anything in Mississippi, so I'm not gonna do Mississippi. But Arkansas and Oklahoma are definitely being added to the map. Probably today at some point. I have to film it, so it's part of the video. TTT, thank you for that super chat. Thank you. And planning my first long and solo trip where my wife can fly into from Central Florida. Want to avoid mountains. I have a 2008 Sierra 1500 and 145,000 miles. What do you think about going to New Mexico? Well, if you want to avoid mountains, take I-10. Because even I-40 is not bad when it comes to mountains, but you will gain some elevation as you approach the high desert there. So I would take I-10. I-10 doesn't really have any steep. Well, there's some steep hills like going into Tucson, but nothing too big. And how's the new Mini Tini 4 working out? So far, so good. I really love having the smaller size. Yeah, some things are not as comfortable. I miss the sofa. I miss the larger bathroom. But we just can pull up pretty much anywhere and have coffee and I'm gonna go out on a limb and say this might be my favorite of them all. Certain things that, like with everything in life, there's certain things that you don't like and you can change, but and there's Ely. Sheila Towns, thank you for that super chat. God bless you and thank you for your wonderful videos. I'm losing my voice. It's this Truma Aventa is really cooling down here today. Humberto Contreras, thank you for that super sticker. Thank you. How's it going? It's going good. It's going great. I mean, I'm a little tired. It's been 4 days pretty much nonstop. The Highlanders, hey, if the trailer has been in the state it counts, put sticker up. Not really. My rule is at least, and Ely turned off the AC. My rule is either spend the night in the state or do something significant in the state. And we pretty much spent like an hour in Mississippi, so I don't know if we'll be back in Mississippi for sure. Donna P, we're going to have a perfect weather this weekend here in New England. Well, I'm glad. Right now it's cloudy and kind of hot, but is the Mini Tini 4 Flex lighter than the others? Yes, it is. This one is like 3400 dry or something. You can look it up in the Winnebago website. But yeah, greetings from Perry, Florida. Hey, Perry, Florida. Hey, check up on Pelicamp. No, we have the cameras. Pelicamp is fine. Hey, Robert, here, Carlos from Chile. When will your trip to Alaska start? Sorry, I missed that part. Well, we're already in the middle of that trip to Alaska. The thing is, from Florida to the Canadian border, and Ely is dry. Hold on, I have to get her some champagne. No, not champagne, cava. Yeah, we're not gonna reach the Canadian border until in about a week, a little over a week, and then it's gonna take us another few days to get to the Alaska state line. So it is a long trip. Need maps with stickers for each county for an accurate depiction. Yeah, that would be actually. Can you imagine? But some states the counties are tiny, so I don't know if that would work. Actually, let me actually move the camera here so I can show you the map. Oops, I can't really do much about it because no, I can't do it. The camera is stuck there. But I wish I have my Canadian map. I wish I could put Alaska right next to Yukon up there, and. That's not the way it is. Yeah, this map was kind of a compromise because I don't have a whole lot of room there. Tell me, Robert, did you use the paracord to hold the monitors? That didn't work out so well. The command hooks kind of failed. So until I get, I don't know if I can insert some proper eye hooks into this wall. I would need to find a stud, and I believe the stud is probably here right next to the window. So we're removing the monitors for travel. I mean, it's not a big deal. It's an extra 5 minutes. It's fine. Maranto Cabrera, happy Friday, Robert and Lily, and happy Memorial weekend. Where would you be celebrating Memorial Day? We're going to be somewhere in between Colorado and Wyoming. Probably Monday. No, we're still going to be in Colorado, most likely. From William Johnson. Hey, Robert, I'm a subscriber and love your channel. Keep up the good work. Thank you. Thank you, William. Dale, hey Robert, safe travels to Alaska. Enjoy all your videos. Stayed last year in Elk City, Oklahoma, on the way back to Central Florida from Big Bear, California. Well, I don't even know exactly in Oklahoma where I am, but we're kind of in the middle of the country right now. Van Girl Cheryl, I know some country singers in Alaska. One I toured with in Europe twice. Oh, really? Hello, Robert, and all the Pelican heads out there from Mr. CLT himself. Thank you for being here, brother. And Aaron Romano, I used to think Alaska was just south of New Mexico because of those maps. You're funny, Aaron, but no, actually I can do this. Yeah, it's like, I mean, I should be able to take an X-Acto knife and cut Alaska, and then, stick it up here right next to the Yukon, right? And just cut Hawaii out completely, since it would be impossible for the RV to go to Hawaii, right? Have you been to Hawaii? No, we haven't, and that's gonna be the 50th state for sure. Let me reset the chat here. Mr. Robato, I will observe Memorial Day on Monday. I do believe it is on Monday, isn't it? Tex asks, Tickler, is Robert drinking wine? What about a frosty cold IPA? I'm totally out of IPA. I don't know what I was thinking, and I haven't had time to. I was gonna, if I had the time, I was gonna go to a local supermarket and get an Oklahoma IPA, but we'll see. Tomorrow, actually, since we are so close to Texas, I want to see if I can get if one of the local supermarkets sells that salsa that I like, that smoke point. I'm gonna see if I can get some of that. Mr. CLT, cool map. Thank you. Glad you like it. This is a different one. That, it's just smaller, and that's the main reason why I got it from Minitini 4. Vidal Enrique, saludos desde Pembroke Pines, Florida. I enjoy your videos a lot. Thank you. A young Dave, on a long trip like this, what do you do for a haircut? Since Illy is Illy your stylist? No, I just I've gotten haircuts in Seattle, in what's the name of the town, in Rapid City, South Dakota, and I'll probably get one in Fairbanks. And from Robert Cintron, thank you for that super chat. Thank you so much. Thank you, appreciate it. Observe versus celebrate. Okay, I totally get it, Mr. Robato. Call Matson so they can get the trailer to Hawaii. You would have to put it on a cargo ship, right? It's getting hot in here now. Chef at large. I like that. Of course, Minitini can go to Hawaii. Cubans can make it happen. I'll talk to the folks who did the Kontiki expedition, and I'm sure we can take Minitini to Hawaii. I don't know on those windy roads of Oahu, but we'll see. Robert, are you thinking about Mississippi River coast to show Hyatt historic? Well, someday I would like to do like a Mississippi river cruise. Whiskey RVing, where are you? In Oklahoma. I don't know exactly where I am. I'm somewhere in the middle of the state. Tomorrow we're gonna do the panhandle. Mozzarella Buzz, love all your great accomplishments throughout the years. Thank you so much. Yeah, we're somewhere around here-ish. Erin Delic, thank you for that super chat. Thank you so much. Just rent a camper van, no count. That's probably in Hawaii. I don't know. I might just do the. We'll see. Which means I have no immediate plans of visiting Hawaii, but I'll get around to it. I had this thing when I was in my late 40s. I'm gonna do the lower 48 by the time I'm 48, and all 50 states by the time I'm 50. And that didn't happen. Mr. Robato, really looking forward to following your Alaska trip. Should make for some great memories. I really hope so too. I'm really looking forward to. Hawaii is like 4 mini states. Big Island is the best, most RV friendly. That's good to know. Florida weather is terrible. Last few days especially. I've heard that it's been raining a lot in our dear Sunshine State. Because I hit the microphone, I want to make sure that I'm not getting any noise. No, I think we're doing good noise-wise. From Maxine Oliver, hello Robert and everyone. Happy Memorial Day. Yes, happy Memorial Day weekend. I'm sure every campground is going to be swamped this weekend. How about you take a sip of IPA for every dollar donated? I don't know, man. You don't want me to be the tipsy RVer. Which actually, this champagne is already getting me a little. frozen? Don't tell me that. Am I frozen? Yes. What happened? Hold on. Hold on. Wait. Let me see what happened here. Well, according to Starlink, we're having like a perfect signal. So, but yeah, but apparently we were frozen. Oh well. Keith Ratchet, let's go for. Got to go for the night, but safe travels. Looking forward to drone footage from Alaska. Yeah, I haven't done any drone footage on this trip, but I'm charging those batteries soon, and as soon as we get a, it can't be a national park or most of the state parks, or there are so many places nowadays where we are not allowed to fly the drone, but we're definitely flying some drone in Alaska, especially if we're gonna do a lot of BLM land. So, have you been to every province in Canada? No, I've been to 3 provinces in Canada. I've been to Ontario, Quebec, and British Columbia.
Can you see the super chat from Brandon Williams?
Did I miss it?
I don't think you said it.
Yes, I missed it. Thank you, Ely. Brandy Williams, thank you for that super chat. Happy Friday. Did you pack your hiking shoes? Yes, I did. Yeah, I missed that one. Did I get Erin Delic? Probably when it froze, right? Well, in case I missed you, Erin Delic, thank you for that super chat as well. It's see you loud and clear. Thank you, Eden. Jeffrey Di Bartolo for a few seconds before. Yeah, I think we had a little glitch here, and I haven't been monitoring the main feedback loop here, but it looks like we're good now. 463 concurrent viewers, and YouTube is complaining of not receiving enough video to maintain a smooth streaming. So I don't know, but in any case, the lost RVers. Yeah, this new microphone setup may not be the best, but I didn't. I should have brought the big arm, but in any case, thank you, Lost RVers, for that super chat. Good luck to you too. Onward, thank you. And Jing Lavoy, thank you for that super chat. More gas money, brother. You're gonna need it. God bless and safe travel, especially when we go into Canada and they charge you by the liter instead of by the gallon, right? Oh man. William Souza, I love your adventure and show us trip. Tell us about Minitini 4 behavior. So far, I really like having the smaller camper, and a lot of you told me in the reveal video and the one that I did after, with all the upgrades and modifications, that this was a downgrade, and in some aspects it is, like if I were to like live here, but to me this is a means to an end, and the end is to have as much adventure and flexibility as possible, and yeah. Visit Matanuska Glacier in Anchorage and China Springs in Fairbanks. Super cool places. Both in the list, man. From Jim Foster, you keep him in line, Ili. In line? Why? What have I done? Ili, what have I done?
I told you about the super chat that you missed.
Oh.
That's what he means.
Oh, there you go. Hoodie Lord, thank you for that super chat. Hashtag stay thirsty. Rest up and safe travels. Yeah, today I'm kind of going to rest up. Tomorrow we have another 5-hour day or 6-hour day driving. But tomorrow we're going to be close to where we want to be. So that's where the real adventure is going to begin. Right now it's just being like hightailing it to the west And Robert, do you wear a fitness tracker? If so, how many steps do you usually get when out exploring? It depends. Like today, I've been driving all day. I have the Samsung Watch 5. I used to have a Fitbit. I mean, steps are steps. Normally, when I used to run in the morning, I would get just in my morning run about 20,000. So it depends, you know. That's I used to, when I'm out and about, at least 20,000 steps. That's kind of the. Today, of course, we're not even cracking. I don't know. It doesn't even say. I forget here. 3,120 steps today. Yeah, it's been an all day drive pretty much. I think I made most of my steps just walking to McDonald's and back. Is Natalie Driscoll in the house? No, I haven't seen her. You know, she's vacationing in the United States. So, NP Val, what will you be doing for Memorial Day in your travels? We're going to be somewhere in Colorado. I haven't really made any plans, like setting stone plans. So, E.C. Meister. Hi, Robert. We're off to Dead Horse Ranch State Park in hot Arizona ourselves, raining in an RV. Hey. And Lucky Duck Productions. Yeah, thank you for, by the way, thank you for moderating here and being here always. We were somewhere in Oklahoma. And Mark Jones will be in a Corps of Engineers park starting June 4th. If the government runs out of money on the 5th, we'll hope they don't kick us out. I don't think it's gonna. I don't know. I was out and about in the West during the government shutdown of when was it? 2019? Or was it 21? But it was 2019. We went to, you know, all the national parks were free and all the camping was free. It was like free for all. You look tired, Robert. Yeah, I'm a little tired. It's been 4 days pretty much driving nonstop. And when I'm not wearing my glasses, I do look more tired. If I'm wearing my glasses for some reason. But this is the thing. Now, when I'm looking at here in the RV, the screen is very close to me. So it's... He is laughing at something.
Remy, according to 2023 estimates, traveling Robert net worth is $3 million.
Oh, really? Man, I'm like 2.9 million short of that. So where's my 3 million? Daniel Ruiz, personally, I think the bathroom set up in your new rig sucks, but if anyone can make it work and still be fun, it is you, Robert. Yeah, it's not perfect, but it is in an RV. Everything is a compromise. If you know, I would love to have the inside of a Winnebago View and the outside of a Travado, but just the laws of physics don't quite work, right, when it comes to that. Oh, refills anyone? Thank you, Sonia. I'm glad you asked. Thank you. Yes, cheers. At the Lost RVers, we had a 17 Jayco, went to a 21 Mesa Ridge. I called it scooting around compared to towing around. You're scooting, buddy, with Mini 24. I understand what you're talking about. Yeah, it's the rig just follows you everywhere. You know, it's and I plan to be outside the rig more once we get to like the good part, which is like the day after tomorrow. I plan to be outside the rig more than I plan to be inside the rig. I'm gonna come here to work and sleep, basically. So that will make sense. Valentin Flinku. Is that how you pronounce that? I can't wait for the first video from this trip. It doesn't matter the destination, always the journey. Vivir. Espectáculo, la cocina en caravana. Yeah, we got some cooking shows going already. And I'm gonna tell you the exact date in which you're gonna see the first video from this trip. So you mark your calendars, and if Google cooperates here, today is the first video of this trip. Is going to be on June 11th. And on June 11th, we're going to be somewhere in Alaska, Banff or Jasper. So there you go. I think I missed a super chat and Nearly didn't remind me. No?
No, you didn't.
Why is this? Oh no, I didn't. I just have my lists confused. Chef at large, Cuban coffee will take care of the tired issue. Nothing like a colada to put pep into your step. Yeah, I had one earlier today, but yeah. I'm trying to read some of the comments here. Okay. Traveling Robert, I like no slide outs. I like no slide outs too. You know, there's something to be said for the rig being the same all the time. And a part of me, you know, we've been like stopping at rest areas to have coffee or get something to eat. And at the end, you know, when we're starting to get back, I'm like, I don't have to put the slide back in. You know, that's something else that we don't have to do. Or I don't have to put the slide out if I want to have a quick lunch in the RV. So yeah, you know, it's me. I know I'm strange. Most of you like slides in your RVs. It's fine. You know, it's like there's something for everybody, right? Hey, Radu Stofarok, good evening and happy Friday, Robert. Watching tonight from the village of St. Andrews on the sea in New Brunswick. New Brunswick. Hopefully, sometime in early September, man. I have to make it to the Bay of Fundy. And if I'm in Canada already, I'm going to try to linger north of the border as long as possible. Cool Kush Key 93. I enjoy watching your travels with my husband and granddaughter, and it makes me happy that Ely, spelling, is with you most of the time now. You seem happier. Yeah, she's with me actually all of the time now, and she's probably going to be with me the whole trip to Alaska. So, any podcast when you're on the road? Most likely. In fact, there's a better chance of having a podcast every Friday than a live stream. Just because of the timing. When I'm going to be in Alaska, for example, the live stream is going to be 2 p.m. my time. At 2 p.m. I might be hiking somewhere or on a boat, you know, who knows. So, and the podcast is pre-recorded, so I can do it, you know, whenever I want. May Leo, hi Robert and Lily, where is the beer? Finally Friday. We're doing some Spanish cava today, so I'm totally out of IPAs, and I didn't have time to go to a supermarket and get like a proper local Oklahoma brewery, you know. Young Dave, on average, how many hours a day do you spend filming, editing your YouTube content? Well, filming whenever I'm doing something that I think is going to interest you guys, like, or sometimes even if it isn't, you know, I just have the camera with me all the time, or my phone. I have the phone with me all the time, so I could do that. Editing, when I'm on the road, is whenever I get a chance. Like tonight, I might do a little bit of editing on the next video and importing videos. You know, it's hard to quantify exactly how much time I spend filming. Or filming is the easy part. You know, it's just you know, turning on the camera and. But editing, I try to do as much as possible. Sometimes late at night when I have the most time to do editing, I'm just tired and my brain is not, the creative juices aren't there. So sometimes I do a little bit in the morning, like between 7 and 9 a.m. before we go. Have you ever had a blowout on the RV? I haven't. I've had several flat tires, but no blowouts. No slide outs equals no slide out problems. Yeah, I agree. I prefer you uploading the Sunday videos instead of using Premiere style. I watch them before church and I keep catching the Premiere in the middle. Well, I mean, I get a lot of people who like the Premiere. I could do the Premiere an hour earlier. But actually, you know what? We're not gonna be able to do many premieres going forward because it's gonna be too early for me. If I do the premiere at 8 a.m. like I've been doing them Eastern time, when I'm in Alaska, it's gonna be 4 a.m. and I'm not staying up for the premiere. So there may not be too many premieres, at least for the next 3 months, and then we'll figure it out. I like the interaction of chatting with people, with you guys, while the premiere is going on. You know, and it's like another one of these live streams. The interaction is what makes it for me, but we can take a poll and see if you guys like the premiere or not. Add to your places to visit in Oklahoma: Wichita Mountains Wildlife Refuge near Lawton, beautiful hikes, bison, longhorn, Scott Mountain Peak, a ton of Medicine Park, and we'll be back to Oklahoma. Right now, we're just in transit. I've been to Oklahoma City before, so tomorrow we're probably just gonna drive through it. It's a beautiful town. I like Oklahoma City. It's a cool town. We'll be back, and we'll be back to the state. I know there's a lot to see here that I haven't seen before. Hard to be inconspicuous in a Walmart parking lot with a slide out. Do you miss the most the walk around bed? You know, Mike, the bed in Minitini 3 wasn't truly walk around. What I miss the most is the sofa, being able to convert, you know, put that bed away and be the sofa. But it wasn't really a true walk around bed. It looked like one, but it wasn't. Cindy G, we love our Winnebago view. We have the V model, so we don't have to put the small slide out if we don't want to, like in a rest area. That would be the perfect way. And I would love if they would make a Winnebago view without a slide. That's the one that take my money. Really, I mean, I'm like, yeah, if they will make something like that, or if they make like the 2108 that I used to have without a slide, I'm like, yeah. Who do I write the check to? Yes. But unfortunately, it's like with cell phones, you know, or with anything in life, you know, whatever they make is not exactly what you want ever, right? Because they have to conform to a lot of different tastes and whatnot. Will you declare your Oregon weed at the Canadian border, or is that unnecessary? What Oregon weed? I'm not going to Oregon, first of all, and second of all, no, I'm not carrying any of that stuff. And I read the Canadian border regulations, and that is a no-no. Jeffrey DiBartolo, thank you for that super chat. Robert and Neely, have a safe trip, a little traveling money. Thank you. You know, it's that's a half tank of gas these days, so I really appreciate it, man. Yeah. And Lewis Clark is here. Don't understand. You were not frozen. Maybe I was frozen for certain people. You know, the internet works in mysterious ways. Palm Bay Jags fan. Good evening, Robert. Just getting on. Quick question: how is the 12-volt refrigerator working? Is it as advertised? Actually, I have the GE in this RV is much better than the Dometic. Much better. Orders of magnitude better in design, and still freezes a little bit in the back. So whatever you put in the back, you have to be careful that it doesn't freeze. And they are all a little bit of power hogs. And I understand absorption refrigerators are going away. They're going away, like gas cars eventually, or gas stoves in California. But I still think nothing is more power efficient than propane. But that's just all curmudgeon me. It works good. I like it. It's good. And as long as you keep the air conditioner on, you don't hear it on and off. You know. Valentin Flanco Robert, IPA is Indian Pale Ale or International Pale Ale. You should know better. I do believe I've been reliably informed this India Pale Ale. Um, Bucket list travels. Being small is so nice if you are more of a traveler versus camper. We had a 35-foot travel trailer and like the indoor space, but after 4 years realized we're more travelers versus campers. Yeah, if I'm gonna stay at a place, and we were talking about that with Greg Casita RV Life a couple of days ago. You know, he's talking about his brother. You know, he when he goes to camp, he spends half a day just putting stuff out. He has like the ice machine and the tent and this and that, and we don't. I mean, this is like a means to an end, and the end is travel and seeing different places, and in here, yeah, make it as comfortable as possible. But it's Cindy G. Thank you for that super chat towards your IPA fund. Safe travels to you both. Thank you so much. Thank you, I appreciate it. And Kevin Bentley, we're on trip number 2 for 2023, streaming the feed to the Camper TV. Some things just cannot be missed. Hey, Kevin, happy trails, man. Happy camping. The Lost RVers, you're funny, man. Half a tank out here is barely 3 gallons. Well, and in Canada, it's probably going to be 2. What can I take? What can you do? How's the MPG with the lighter trailer? It's about the same, and in my experience, MPG is not dictated as much as the weight, but like the aerodynamics and your drag. It's really wind and terrain. You know, if you're going uphill with a headwind, I could do 6 miles per gallon. Well, if I'm going downhill with tailwind, I can do 15, 16. And I don't think the weight is as influential in that. Because once you're going 65, 70 miles per hour, you know, you got that momentum. So it really doesn't matter as much. I'm gonna start wrapping this up, guys. Time flies when you're having fun. It's 6 p.m. already here on the Central Time Zone. Is Dylan and William still here? Dylan was here early, wasn't he? No, Dylan hasn't been here today. He was, right? Yeah. I haven't seen William Irizarry. I saw William Brody. William Irizarry I haven't seen. William Brody I saw. Dookie Chips, Robert, if you encounter a road emergency, call me and I will be there within a few minutes. Cool, man. Traveling Road sing Driving to the East from Sandra, but Sandra, I'm driving to the West. That's the wrong song, don't you? Can you sing the whole song tonight? I forgot my guitar. I didn't bring my guitar or anything like that. A girl driver. When I'm totally a camper. When I set up camp, I don't leave. But I'm in a Class B, so I don't have a getaway vehicle. And eventually, that's what I want, because I want to do like not camping, like even less, you know, like that vehicle, you know, I'll leave something in the campsite to signal that there's someone there, and just use that camper van as my daily driver, you know. That's the me too. Last camping I didn't even put out the chairs, just drove the Blue Ridge Camp Parkway and explored. Yeah. So yeah, sometimes we do like the camping experience of staying at the campground. Like here, we might go out now. We have no, it's too hot. Never mind. But we have a nice picnic table out there. You know, like those. And we could, you know, have another adult beverage while watching the cars go down the highway. What route are you taking when coming back from Alaska? I'm taking the Cassiar and then the Trans-Canada back to the East Coast. That's the plan anyway. Anyway, everybody, I'm so glad that you have chosen. Hey, Brandon. Brandon is still here. And everybody, thank you so much for being here and choosing to spend a little over an hour with us here in the chat. Coming to you from the halfway point in the continent, just a little south of the actual center of the lower 48. And next week, let me see where we're gonna be next week, because I always like to tell you more or less, because we do have a plan. It's not written in stone. It's more like written in jello. Oh, we are going to be in Montana or Wyoming, driving through Montana or Wyoming. Tell the folks in Idaho I'm coming all the way to no, we're not gonna. Anyway, we're gonna be somewhere out there. We're probably gonna be visiting Yellowstone National Park, so stay tuned for that one. And I'll make sure I have a clear view of the sky so we can have good internet. So that's it. Until next week. Hold on, I'm gonna read one more. Tourism. You have to love your spouse to travel in a small travel trailer, right? Travel on, Roberto Anili. Thank you one last time from the Lost RVers. And maybe I should sing a little bit of my song here, because I'm riding in my RV wherever I want to be. I'm losing my voice because I'm free in my RV. Good night, everybody. See you next Friday from Montana. Good night. Have a great weekend, and happy Memorial Day weekend. And we'll be observing Memorial Day on Monday. See you on the road. And how do I finish this? Here.